talking until you guys can hear me. And then we'll take it from there. I'll just keep talking. Okay, no, yes, yes. Yay. Can hear now. Okay. Okay, it's working. I don't want to touch anything anymore. I am in Illinois. Illinois has no sound this morning. Okay, we can hear. Great. I don't know what the fuck I did, but I'm not gonna move. I'm not gonna breathe. Nobody breathe. That's better. Okay. How in the devil are you? I confessed but got rejected. Well, a confession doesn't bring an acceptance necessarily. The confession is more for you than for anybody else. So, you know, I want to shut something off, but I'm scared. I got two mics that one of them is, I don't know what the fuck. You know what? I'll shut it off and we'll. Can you guys still hear me? Can you guys still? You gotta breathe. I know, but I'm scared too. All right, good, good. Then we'll. Good, good, good. Great. We'll keep it at that. All right. Why did he give off all those signals? Did he? Or did you take those as signals? Say hi to my ex-King of Wands. Okay, Libra, I can't hear you. No, you should be able to hear me. You're probably a few minutes back when you couldn't hear me. You bring so much confidence in my life through your reading. Thank you. That's all you. I'm just a little voice in your head, pushing you there. Yuan, salud. I can barely hear you. You are whispering. Can never get it right with this fucking sound, huh? There's too many things connected. And sometimes mics connect to other things. Then, how old are you? I'm 65. I'm 40. I've never heard you whisper. I will never. I mean, I will. That's ASMR and I hate it. But I'll try not to. You say, okay, so most of you say I sound okay, so we'll just leave it at that. Alrighty. 85 babies. Well, I'm gonna be 41 this year, so I'm at 84, baby. You yelled at me in a few readings. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. I was yelling at the energies, not at you. If I did yell, I don't think I yelled that hard in readings. I think it's just frustration on what I get to see there sometimes. Okay, Cosmo. Oh, Cosmo's sleeping. Aw, baby girl is here. 41 June 7. Yeah. Oh man. Let's see what you guys are. How are you guys doing this morning? Are you up and running? Going through a rough chapter. Glad to join alive. Thank you. You're welcome. Every video is like a private reading for me. Thank you so much. You're welcome. Yeah, Cosmo's hanging out, literally. And That was Kai, if you heard. Okay. Kai is talking to Juno through the semi-door. About to go to sleep, but can't miss the live. Ah. Beautiful day here in Montana. It's beautiful here too. It's humid as fuck, but it's really nice. I love. I think one of my favorite times is after rain, when the sun is up. And you can still, you know, the trees are still kind of shaking the drops, and it's just freaking amazing. Scotland. Is anyone else still without sound? Cheryl, I know you can't hear me, obviously, because you're asking. But if you can hear me, refresh the page. Illinois. I feel kind of low. What should I do? You know what? My voice is low. Hold on. We'll try to fix it. We'll move mics around. How was your day yesterday? How was your guys' day yesterday? Something happened astrologically. And I think it was a bummer of a day or something. I don't know what the fuck happened. I woke up from a pretty agitated dream that I don't remember, and I'm kind of grateful that I don't, but I was kind of like, Arr. So I didn't do shit all day. Why am I getting notified by claps? I don't know. Did I do something again? Morning, Tammy. So yesterday it was kind of blah, emotional day, right? It was, I can't even really describe it. I tried to start doing readings, and I did one, and I'm like, I'm off today. I'm not, yeah, and last night too, it was a little, I just can't remember. I just know I woke up a little, like, really, and then all day yesterday I just didn't do shit. And then today it's feeling a little better. End of June. I know. How did that happen? So Cheryl still has issues with my video. It's personal then. Where did June go? Where did the year go? Let me see. A lot of personal planets in Cancer, emotions running high, memories replaying. Big Daddy Saturn forcing us to reflect. Oh, that's why. Oh, and I hate being asked to do something, especially reflect. Yeah, I gotta fill out the feeders. They're not gonna have a lot of activity for the video out there with the birds because the feeders are empty. But after this, I'm gonna... Who stole my last decade? Lifestyle altering kind of fuck shit. Kind of a day yesterday. That wraps it up really nice. I am talking a little low. When I do the reading, I'll pump my voice up. For now, I'm just kind of keeping it low. What sign are you? I'm a Leo sun. Yeah. Baby girl, no. Don't step on my laptop. Because you're going to step on these guys. And they're not going to like to be stepped on by you. They like your paws and all, but not like that. Who knows what you're going to write in there. Libra. I'm a Libra rising. See, I got a little bit of everything. The only one that I cannot find in my chart, but I know it's there somewhere. I just can't find it as a placement. Placement is Aquarius. Do you have Taurus in your chart? I have it somewhere. I don't know exactly where, but I have it somewhere. Give Taurus a good read. I want to give all of you guys a good read. I think all of them are good reads. It's a matter of perspective. Good in the sense of at least you know what's up, you know, and then you can handle it. Capricorn Sun, Virgo Rising, and God forbid, Scorpio Moon. It's interesting blends though. You know, we get all freaked out like, oh my god, I got this, I got that over there, and I got but it's all interesting. I love it when I see people with quadruple one sign at a time, and I'm like, that's a lot. But it's still interesting. Aries Sun and Leo Moon. Your reads are good. Is Aqua over? We didn't begin the reading. I'm kind of trying to wake up a little more. The sound is a bit lower. I think it's me that I'm a little lower. I'm not projecting much. I'm using my inner voice. Triple Leo Sun Rising Moon. Oh my god. Can you show your tattoo? I keep on showing it. That's how I'm gonna start the Fridays from now on. I'm gonna be on. And then we'll resume. All I know is I'm a Virgo. I don't know what else. Sherry, look it up. There's a lot of online sources for that. How many tattoos do you have? 2. I got this one and I got one. Is it here? Or is it here? I don't think it's the same shoulder. Here. I never know because I see it in the mirror. So I never know. Like, is it right or left? But I know it's opposite of this one. Birth charts. Dubai. Send us some chocolate. I don't know what the crave is with that chocolate. Dubai chocolate. I'm like, what the? I ate it once. And I'm like, I've had better. No offense to Dubai chocolate enthusiasts, but I definitely had better. Also the fur babies. Fur babies are sleeping, luckily. It's usually their time to sleep. Europe, Germany. Caps are out? Who did what? What did you guys do? Or we're trying to prevent that from coming. July month readings. Yeah, they're coming this weekend. I'm gonna start working on them. I did start yesterday, but I don't do readings if I feel like I still connect with the energies. I just feel a little off myself when I do a reading sometimes. So that day, I know for a fact, like, I'm not doing readings. It's a disservice to me, and then it might be a disservice to you as a result. So I started them yesterday. And then I deleted everything and I'm starting from scratch today. It's disgusting, the Dubai Jack. I don't want to say disgusting. I do like pistachio, but How do you pick your tarot decks? It's a combination. It's like music for me. It's not, I can't describe, oh, what do you like in terms of music? It's like either the voice that I hear in there, or something in the instruments, or something in the beat. So it's never all of it, you know. So it's something, and so it's the same with tarot decks. Sometimes it's the imagery. Other times it's the feel. Like I hold it in my hand and I feel this connection to them. All sorts of things. So it depends. I do prefer to get them. If it's the imagery, I could get away with getting some of them online, but I do prefer them to get them in person. Do you like the Spice Girls? Not particularly, but I did. I do have a memory tied up to my dad when it comes to the Spice Girls, because I was very young when their hit song came out, and my dad had it on his phone as a ringtone, and we used to have a lot of fun about that. Spice Girls. What got you into tarot? You know, life, the universe. I didn't know I would get here. #1 fan from South Africa. Love you. Thank you. I remember your dad was a Cancer. Yeah. Can you tell me when will I get married? When the time is right. I don't need cards for that. Favorite song of all time? That's a good question. Earth Song, Michael Jackson. I think it applies to every time we live in. I think I told my friends. I told my friends when they bury me to play that song for me. Oh yeah, he's definitely my favorite singer of all times. No hummingbirds today. I forgot. Yeah, the hummingbirds over there that are not hummingbirds. Yeah, no, the feeders are empty. The hummingbirds don't like empty feeders. Did you have a more traditional career before tarot? Yes, I drove trucks. That's pretty traditional. What date is your birthday? August 9. Where is Blue? Blue is outside sleeping. He's having a really hard time with the heat waves that we got going on. It's very humid, and his walks are usually 25 to 30 minutes long, and it's very difficult right now to do that for him. So I shorten his walks, and even then it's a little tough. But I have been reminded that I used to cut Oscar's hair all the time, and the delay with cutting his hair was because I wanted to not take him to the groomers while everybody was still getting treated for ringworm, even though he's the only one that didn't get it. I'm like, just to be on the safe side for all the pets that come to get groomed in that van, I'm not gonna take him until everybody's clear. And now we've gotten to this heat wave, and I've been again reminded that I used to cut Oscar's hair all the time, so I just got a little device thing that's supposed to make it easier for them. It's kind of like a grooming type of thing, but it also cuts their hair. So I don't know. I'll check it out next week. I think he would let me do it. I've never done it with him. Cut his hair, but I think he would let me do it because he's pretty. He lets me do shit to him. Put his winter boots, clean up his paws. Like he's very mellow. So I think he would let me do it. Oscar used to because I always did it for him, but I might start to do him too. The problem why I haven't done it over the last years, and I haven't tried with him, is that I know it took a very long time to get Oscar done. This is a triple-sized dog compared to Oscar, and my back is hurting because I have to lean all the time to get him done. And I know I do have a table somewhere, but I have to. I kind of want him to chill on the floor. So I'm gonna try it next week. So by next week, you might see a haircut on him, or if you don't see him, that means that I chopped his hair pretty nastily. So I'm gonna let the groomer fix that. But thank you for the answer. Now I have officially found 3 birthday, November 1st. Cosmos, November 1st. Mom cuts bangs. I do cut his bangs, but that's about it. That scared the shit out of me. Maisha, Ali, you're live. I'm like, wasn't I supposed to be? Like, yeah. And then I realized, oh, you just entered the chat. What's the turtle? I always forget. Have you blocked up the entrances? What entrances? Shih Tzu. Good morning, Judy. Where are you listening in? Are you at work? Bad back calcium. I don't generally have a bad back, only that if I lean and I want to get the job done, I don't want to keep him all day to do that. And I want to give me, you know, once I start, I don't really want to, I'm taking breaks from time to time, but I don't really want to, like, you know. So given that I lean over him to give him the haircut for potentially hours, then my back gets a little frizzy. Zarek, thank you. Thank you so much. Is there a story behind your turtle necklace? When I got it that year, specifically, the turtle was definitely my spirit animal. So when I had it made for me, I made it in the shape of a turtle. Going for walks in the morning. Oh, okay. Put them on a table, do a little at a time. I'm not, I don't work with a little at a time. I work with go big or go home. We're starting, we're gonna take breaks, but we're finishing this, goddammit. That's how I roll. Oh man. I can't do a little bit at a time. I know that would be ideal. It would give my my back a rest, but I can't. Carrie, thank you so much. You haven't aged in 4 years that I watched you. Oh, thank you. I have, though. I have. What's your hair care? Scissors in the bathroom. I do have a fiber gum type of situation, but during summer it doesn't work that well, so I just kind of mess it up and then just leave it like that. Why don't you clarify readings on weekends? I kind of want to do it a little bit different, you know. I once a week at least, where I just go with what I get, and that's it. You're frozen. You're frozen. Do you ever read family or friends? Once in a blue moon, a friend or a family member comes in and says, "Hey," and I said, "Okay." um, Maisha, thank you. Melanie, thank you. Thank you so much. Wesley, you lost me with all of the degrees and all. I'm not an astrologer. All I understood from there was Scorpio moon, and when you started taking me to degrees, you lost me. 2 degrees east, 2 degrees. um, do you ever do a reading of one sign and see the same energy from another sign? It happens sometimes where I can see very similar things from one sign to another. Not all the time, but how do you know someone is a Capricorn? Can you guess? I like to play the guessing game with people and what they could be. And I sometimes get it right. If it's not their sun, it's definitely in their first three, what I'm guessing. But I kind of like playing that game. When was the first time you started exploring and learning tarot? Is that some sort of family thing, or is it just you being curious? No family thing whatsoever. If anything, all of my life I was like, what the hell? Tarot, really? Come on, scammers, get out of here. And then I started learning for myself out of curiosity about a month before I started the channel, actually. Um, so it is unusual for me to definitely be more like my rising sign than my sun sign. The rising sign is mostly how others perceive you, so it's not unusual to be more like that. I don't think I'm much of a Leo unless you press my buttons in the Leo direction, which is not hard. You fuck with my food, you fuck with my sleep, you got the Leo out. Other than that, um, yeah, I don't think people would perceive me necessarily as a Leo. It sounds like Taurus. Yeah, Tauruses have that issue, especially with the food part, I think. But that's what I'm saying. So because I'm so chill, usually people perceive me either as a Earth sign, which they're not wrong. I got a lot of Earth in the Cappy Moon, Virgo Venus. Um, so you would really have to press my buttons to get the fire out. It's there. It's there. It's just contained. There's too much Earth in there. Keeping it down, being like chill. And you know, like fire does, all of a sudden it's like, uh-oh, here comes the Leo, plus the um, triple Saggy in there. Baby girl, what's going on? I don't know what's going on in here, but I think we're getting ready to start, and my throat is like, yeah, I don't think so. I'm like, I think so. Little throaty thing. Juno Buno. That's what I did with my with my nephew a couple of days ago. We went at it for like 20 minutes probably. We made everybody crazy in the room. Like, he had a blast. I had a blast. Oregon is my favorite state. I think there's something mystical about that state. First of all, I think I've probably had a very significant past life in there, because I kept on having these kind of flashbacks that I'm like, I've never been through here, but I know this place. And second of all, I think there's something quite interesting about that state. Do you believe that everything is already planned, written? You know what? To some extent, yes. But I think there's also a whole lot of other versions for what could be already written. So yes and no. Have you been to the Oregon Vortex? No. I just drove by with my truck a few times through there, and I remember it was my favorite destination. I haven't visited. I stopped there a couple of times, but it's just beautiful. Colmata Falls at bottom of state. Have you ever done a Q&A video? I feel like we're all so curious. I no, but whenever I come live, it's open to that apparently. Washington peeps. Washington is freaking amazing too. When you say recent past and immediate future, what is the timeline you have in mind? I don't. I just use that as a reference for us humans, because in energies there is no time. So recent past could be 10 years ago, 20 years ago. I just put that there as a reference in time, and I'm trying to pull the energies as much as, you know, recent as possible, but sometimes I do get those that say, oh no, this happened a long time ago. So same with the future. Do you know anything about astral traveling? Probably as much as anybody does. I've done it a couple of times. Do you ever call on spirit guides for readings? And I noticed you deal cards by flipping them. Does it not matter where you flip the cards, upside down or not? To me, it doesn't. I hold them upright because of my issue with seeing them upside down. That's a personal thing where I'm like, nah, I don't like to see you upside down, but I feel them upside down when they feel that way. So visually, I prefer them upright. Internally, the way I feel them could be upside down, could be sideways, could be all sorts of things. Spirit guides, I don't call them necessarily. But I do know that every time I open up to energies, they're there with me, because that's how I get all the stuff. So I don't have, oh, okay, spirit guides now. We're working today, right now. No, they're there. Whoever wants to show up whenever they want to show up. July readings by the end of this weekend, they should be up. And if they're not, then early next week. But did you get Felix first? Yeah, Felix is my first. Felix is my first. My first baby cat. Kai is the second. Crazy. Juno's the third. And Cosmo. Hold on. Hold on, you got a little goo. Speaking of Cosmo. You got a lot of pets roaming around. 5. How does Blue cope with the cats? They are besties, especially with Kai and Cosmo. They have quite the special relationships. The other one, Blue, wants to befriend them all like that, but he can't because Juno doesn't put up with that crap. She's like, no, do not, no, no. I love you and all. We're accepting each other. We're in the same house, but like, stay away. And Felix is, sometimes he plays with him, he rolls around and he waits to be licked and pawed and all sorts of things, but nothing like Kai and Cosmo. They definitely have quite the dynamic with Blue. Are crows special birds? I have one come visit me often lately. They're pretty intelligent. They remember stuff. So if you plan to do nasty stuff to crows, don't do it. They'll bring their buddies and kick you or something. Would you recommend Sulfur Revolution for learning tarot? That's where I learned from. The meaning of the cards. I mean, the way you're going to read is going to be very different than her, than me. You know, we all have our own personal stuff to bring to the table. I learned from her because she had a pretty well put together structure to learn the meaning of the cards, because basically that's what you need to know, and then in combination with what you're bringing to the table, that should allow you to read one way or another. So yes, I recommend her. I learned from watching you. Why do you choose to not do personal readings? I love your videos, by the way. I think it would be draining to the point of I would probably not have time for much else. So I don't know, maybe when I retire 40 years from now or something. I am thinking of doing something in the future with that, but not open up to personal readings. So I'm thinking about something around that. Have you done Cap yet? I haven't done shit. What's the time? 10:13. Okay, so we are at 42 minutes. I think it's a good time to start. Astrograph. Please start. Enough talk. Oh, now I'm not gonna start. You tell me what to do, I'm not gonna. And I know a lot of you now are gonna say, oh, don't start, oh, don't start, so that I start. No, it doesn't work that way. Oh man, I'm one of those. Tell me what to do, I'm not gonna do it, and I'm not gonna do it worse. Typical Leo. Yeah, yeah. Marilena, salud. No, I will start. Pizza night. Pizza again? We did pizza last week. There's the fire. Exactly. See? You just need to know what buttons to press. Mr. Pops. Thank you. Breakfast time. Breakfast time. Oh, shit. Yeah, that's right. Alright, we're doing this. What's breakfast? I don't know. But it sounds good, whatever it is. Cold pizza in the morning. Man, this thing with pizza is so... I don't know. Ana, salud. Put the beer down. It's down. Cold pizza? Okay, cold pizza or not cold pizza? Making eggs. Where are your cats? Cosmo's right here, sleeping. Juno just left. I don't know where Kai is. He was... Oh, he's over there. And Felix is in his favorite spot by the... Never tried cold. What? Pizza period, yeah. Making everybody hungry again. Greetings from Poland, Warsaw. Hi. Have pizza every day for breakfast. The last 4 years. Wow. Really? Who's gonna get the line cut? Felix, for sure. Have you lived in California? No. In Blue. Blue's by the... in his favorite spot. By the stone on the fireplace. It's cold. Channel your internal lion. Roar. How old is Cosmo? I can't do the math. She's gonna be 1 year old November 1st. What is she? 7, 8 months? Have you been to Utah? Yeah, all the states. Utah is beautiful too. So red. doesn't mean if you're realizing that Leo readings resonate to you or not. I think I got the gist of that question. No, when I do readings, I'm connected to the energies for somebody else, so I don't include myself in the readings. Sometimes it hits me like, hey, hold on, I'm a Leo. But most of the times I try to disconnect from that. Do you read for yourself? Yes. Haven't done it in a while, a very long time. When you get anxious or stressed, what do you do to calm yourself? I try to remove myself from the situation that creates that anxiety. I try to step back as much as I can, if I can, and I have to can, because otherwise it's going to get bad. Otherwise, really, Leo and Saggy is going to come out. And that's not good. So whatever is the source of that keeps my anxiety up, I step away from it. And then I breathe, and then I go out in nature and just connect with that. And have to can. Yes, I have to can. Are you a Sag rising? No, I am not, but I do have triple Sag in my chart. In some places in my chart. Come here, baby girl. Come to mommy. Come on. Happity, happity. No? No? Oh, my baby girl. You're not coming? You're not coming to say hi? I'm Saggy, I'm just evil when anxiety kicks in. It's not evil, I think it's just we don't give a shit anymore. And that fire can come out in whichever way it wants. Which period in history is most interesting to you? I think I think it's a tie between the Renaissance and the 1900s, early 1900s. It's Cosmo-Persian. They're all Maine Coons. What's with the aggressive self-grooming, girl? What you doing? What you doing? You want to come here? Huh? You want to come here, Bubba? She doesn't. She's... Oh. Hello. There she is. You want to say hi? You want to say hi to people? You've grown up so much. Easy. Hold on. It's not litter, so where'd you put your tail in that's not litter? Huh? Where'd you go? Hold on. You know Mama's fixated now. I gotta get it off. I didn't. Ah, thank you guys. Who or what inspires you most? That's an interesting question. Okay, I know you don't have room for wiggling over there, but don't push my shit around. Ooh. Who or what inspires me most? That's interesting. I've never gotten that question. I know it's a what rather than a who. You know what? I think animals just being in nature, just the existence of the planet, I guess. I don't know. I've never thought of it. What 3 words would you use to describe Cosmo? Crazy, in a good way. Fucking adorable. That's just one word. We'll tie it together. And loving as fuck. That's a word too. Oh, baby girl. Baby girl. Goofball. Goofball. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. You know Mama's gotta clean you up. When I catch you. You're grown up, girl. You're grown up. Where would you like to retire? Somewhere with a beach. Somewhere with a beach, a little hut, somewhere, and that's it. That's all I need. I don't give a shit where exactly, as long as it has a beach and a little water. And our Tyler, thank you. Thank you so much. What skill would you want to learn instantly? If that's considered a skill, to fly. Um, you're fucking adorable, but stop fucking with my laptop. Did it take you a lot of time to tune with your intuition reading tarot? No, not really, but I did work with energy a lot before I started reading, so maybe I had a pre-training. Are you aware that you are actually helping people? Not to the extent that I see out there sometimes. But that was the goal when I started all of this. Bird sighting. Can you read energies of animals? Yeah. Yeah, I can tell when an animal is distressed, potentially in pain sometimes, when they're relaxed, when they're calm. That's kind of how I work with my animals, based off of energies. And some people may not like that, but that's how I do it. Yeah, somewhere quiet for sure. A little beach by the water, somewhere quiet. Not extremely quiet, but quiet. Like I wouldn't want to be in the middle of nowhere, that's for sure. I still want connection to civilization, but what makes you laugh out loud? Probably the silliest little things out there that some people don't even find funny necessarily. I don't know. something probably silly, small, not a lot of, you know, I don't even know to tell you. For example, there's that, I don't know if you guys know I call her the Chewbacca lady, uh, the lady that bought a Chewbacca mask for her kid, I think. I don't know. It's an old one. The way she was laughing and she was having the time of her life in that moment, it was like, oh my God. And it just, yeah, I was laughing with tears in my eyes. I'm like, I can't stop laughing. Stuff like that, you know? When we say comfort, what comes to your mind? Peace. Peace and love. Do you believe people are good? I think we're all made of good and not so good. Light and dark. I think we're all made of the same material of light and dark. It's a matter of what do we prefer to work on. Do you like the beach? I love the beach. Do you believe all humans have a natural instinct or intuition? I think we tend to ignore it, especially women. No, I think everybody falls into that category. I do believe that we all have an instinct and um, intuition. It's really up to each of us to connect to that. What cat do we have today? We have Cosmo. And Kai was making some noise earlier. Don't push my stuff off the table. Yeah, go to bed. Can we see Cosmo? She was just here. She might show up again. Do you read the cards to your pets? No. It's like a mini bird sanctuary. You know what? Should have filled up the... I cleaned up their fountain. They're all bathing in there like crazy, especially with these temperatures. I didn't fill up their feeder today, but I will after this. Judy, put the egg back and let's do this. Let's do this. Oh, so current energy check for the weekend. I'll be looking into each sign individually by elements, earth signs, fire signs, air signs, and water signs. It'll be quick, to the point, no clarification. Whatever comes out, comes out. No extended for the Friday videos. I'll be looking into where you're at energetically in regards to another energy, which could be that of a person, a situation, Cosmo here. What you doing? Where the other energy is at in regards to you, where the connected energies are at, and then I'll be pulling some cards from the universe for each of you. Timestamps will be below after the live ends. Give it a few minutes. I'll get right on those and post them. They'll be in the over there in the description of this video, in the comment section, on the play bar, and probably on the play bar, I don't know. And roles can be reversed, and I think we're good to go. Those trees are moving in such a fucking amazing way, it's not even funny. It's like they're dancing. You're dancing too. You're dancing with my laptop. Anyways, let's do this. Earth signs, Capricorn. On your side, you get the Sun, the Four of Pentacles, the Seven of Wands. You want happiness. You want for things to be okay. You want for things to work out in a particular situation here. You're giving me a sense of, hey, this is my goal. I want what's best for this. So then why are you standing in the way of that? There's a little bit of you being like, yeah, this is what I want, but what? So you're kind of standing in the way of that then. Why? I don't know, because I'm not clarifying, so I wouldn't know. Anyways, the energy attached to you, the Ace of Cups, the Knight of Pentacles, the Three of Pentacles. Oh, that's why? Are you losing your patience here? Because this energy is moving towards something nice here, from the angle of with you, you know, from the angle of partnering up with you on this one. But they are moving kind of slow. They're kind of dragging their feet there. Maybe that's why you're like, okay, giddy up. Let's go. Because you do have, your energy is showing up a little ironically, because you're the earth sign here, but you're still showing up as like chop chop, okay, let's get it done. In contrast with how they're showing up. So things may be moving slow. You may be losing your patience at times, and that in itself is going to be a way to stand in the way of this getting achieved. For the connection, the Queen of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune, the Seven of Cups. Try to stay open. Try to stay open to all sorts of possibilities here. Because you might be, especially with this Four of Pentacles on this side, you might be focused on, hey, this is the path we're going on, and we're going to get there, even if at times we're slow about it, or, you know, try to keep a little bit of an open eye there. Because I see the path potentially expanding with nice possibilities there. But if you don't have an open mind to it, you might miss that. You seem that you do, though. But you're also very fixated on, this is the path. Just try to keep an open mind there, too, though. Alright, let's see what the universe has as a final advice. The Three of Swords, the Five of Cups, the Eight of Pentacles. Are you working on something with whoever this is in terms of, if there was some damage done here within this partnership, it feels like this is the time in which you're working on whatever damage that was. And there seems to be quite a lot of progress here from what I can see. There's those times in which, okay, but, you know, not a lot is happening or something. But, I don't know. It looks like you're coming from some sort of damage that you're working on. Which, as I said, for the most part, it feels good. Try to keep an open mind here and there. You should be good to go. But that's it. Hold on, I need to modify something here. Right there. Okay, moving on to Taurus. On your side, you get the Two of Wands, the Strength card, the Page of Swords. You're kind of almost looking like you're held back or something. Like you're holding yourself back. Like there's some movement that's at play here from an energetic standpoint within you, and you're like, I'm just gonna sit right here and not do shit. And if you are doing anything, it's just a tiny little bit. But it's like you have a drive. You gotta go somewhere. You gotta do something, and you're not doing shit, and that makes it quite difficult. But okay. The energy attached to you, the Nine of Wands, the Eight of Swords, the Queen of Cups. Whoever this is, they're all over the place. They're that type of, I don't want to be in my head too much. I don't want to overthink too much. I don't want to do, and just by doing that, they're overthinking a lot. They're stuck up here while they're trying to not be stuck up here. You know what I mean? Okay. Not a lot is moving here. Things are kind of stuck here and there. For the connection, the King of Cups, the Ten of Wands, the Two of Pentacles. Yeah. It's like, well, what do we do then? You want to move, but you're not, because who knows why. They don't want to be stuck up here. Well, that's exactly what gets them stuck in their head. And then this whole dynamic, whatever this is supposed to be, is not going anywhere. It's kind of like up in the air. Nothing's happening. There's a lot of love underneath. There's a lot of good stuff, but so not a lot is happening. If anything, it's one of those up in the air situations. And it feels like crap for the both of you. But let me see what the universe has. The Three of Swords, the Knight of Cups, the Lovers. Yeah. Do you want to entertain this and feel this, or do you want to break this energy and feel what's at the core of this, which I can see it's love, or do we keep things like this in a place of, I don't know, feels like shit the way it feels now, but nobody's doing anything to change these energies, so. Okay. You've got two choices here. Do you want to break through these energies and go to the core of what you actually feel and, go at it based off of that, or keep it like this, which doesn't feel good. Alrighty, but that's it. Moving on to Virgo. Oh, come on, Virgo. You're breaking my cards. I had another setup here, but since Cosmo came in, I don't want to wake her up now because she's sleeping. She kind of crowded me over here, and I'm like, dude, I left all of this side for her, and now I have to move stuff because I feel crowded. But she's sleeping, and she's so fucking beautiful when she's sleeping. How can you wake her up? On your side, you get the Ace of Wands, the Star, the Justice card. You're pursuing something. I don't know what it is. I have no idea. I don't think it has to do with any of this. I think you got your own thing going on. You're like, yeah, I'm, you know, that's my focus in that direction. I'm gonna go get it, and it feels like you have all the resources to pursue this, and not only to pursue it, but to get to where you need to go here with this one. So you're definitely almost laser focused on something here, and that's where your energy is at, which again, I don't think it's tied up to what I see here, tied up to you as an energy, but the energy attached to you, the Seven of Wands, the Six of Cups, the Hermit. There's a sense of rejection. There's a connection to you from a soul level here, from whoever this is, but in the physical, there's a sense of rejection over that. So I don't know how that would be. Maybe not paying much attention to you or stuff like that. Like energetically, the connection is here. Physically, for the connection, the Six of Wands, the Lovers, the Page of Pentacles. I feel like this situation, whatever is going on here, has a lot to teach you, has a lot to teach them, and it is doing just that. You're learning lessons from this experience as you go. Maybe them through their little rejection, maybe you through pursuing who knows what here. It's actively teaching you shit. Whatever is going on here. Come on, leave me alone, you fucker. From the universe, you get the Page of I can't. And even if I drink water, it's not gonna go away because it's dug in there. It's dug. Who's dug? It doesn't want to come out. Page of Pentacles, King of Wands, the Tower. This is a kind of an explosive type of an energy. I don't know if you have this energy or you're dealing with this type of an energy, but I think the most valuable lesson here is for whoever this is to learn to tone that down. Because I see them kind of snapping, like right from, not from anything, but when things get riled up, they have the tendency to take it even beyond the riled up types of, and they're I think someone's trying to be aware and be conscious of that and to tone it down a little. This is too much. It's explosive type of an energy. Like, chill. So I think that's the most important lesson here. Now I don't know who's doing what here, who's who. I do see that you're connected to another, as another is connected to you. In the physical, there seems to be a little bit of distance, but I think the most important thing is that someone's taking it too high with that fire, and they're trying to contain that. But anyways, moving on to fire signs, Aries. Such earthy energies here. On your side, you get the Nine of Pentacles, the Three of Pentacles, the Two of Pentacles. Well, you're showing me this partnership. I think this is in regards to work. It could be something else. It could be a friendship or a family situation. I don't know. I am leaning towards work, though. Let me lift myself up. Okay. But you're giving me a sense in regards to this partnership of either it's stuck somewhere or you don't know what to do about it. Like, for the most part, you're giving me clarity, but when it comes to this partnership, you're giving me a sense of I don't know. I don't know where it's gonna go. I don't know. You don't know something about it. You know? You're unclear. How the hell can you be clear when this energy is so... Anyways, it's kind of hanging on to you for clarity, because they're all over the map here. The energy attached to you, the Eight of Swords, the Page of Wands, the Four of Pentacles. Yeah, this energy is looking out to you for clarity, because they don't got any. So now I understand your confusion about it. Like, what's going on here? I don't know. They would be the type of coming in and saying, you tell me what's going on, because I have no fucking clue. Well, you created something here, so what was your intention? I don't know, you tell me. That's the type of, like, they're always hanging on to your energy to either guide them or tell them, or, there's a lot of I don't know here. For the connection, the Ten of Pentacles, the Three of Wands, the Moon. And it's been like this for a minute, and I feel like this came from a pretty steady, sturdy partnership, and it started shaping into this for a while now. I get the sense that it snuck up on you, or I don't know, something happened here. This doesn't fall under equal give and take energies anymore. The whole focus and the burden for some reason is placed on your shoulders. Like, you have to figure out what is going on here, because I have no fucking clue. And that's been happening for a while now. Whereas before, I do see a more steady pace to things and a more equal pace to things. Now it's kind of like you handle it. Because so, and I get the sense that nobody knows why things happen in this way yet. They just did. Let me see what the universe has as a final advice. The Ten of Wands, the Ace of Cups, the Six of Pentacles. Yeah. It's just, you know, the scales are not even anymore. They used to be, not anymore. I think, because I'm not clarifying, I can't tell for sure, but my gut is telling me that whatever's going on here on this side of the table, this energy right here, something happened for them personally, and I think it shifted this dynamic. So I don't know what happened for them. It's on them to figure it out, which I don't think they're doing right now. But yeah, and that's it. Moving on to Leo. On your side, you get the Ten of... I don't know why. The Ten of Cups, the... I think it's letting out some energy. The Ten of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles, the Six of Pentacles. These are beautiful energies. There's energy of love, brand new beginning, equal give and take. I think these energies are kind of running through you at this moment in time. I hope you're sharing them with somebody. Let's see. The energy attached to you. No, you're not. You want to, but you're not. The Ten of Wands, the Eight of Wands, the Seven of Wands. This is that type of an energy of, you know, when you talk to somebody and you know as you talk that, hey, they're not listening to me. They're not getting me. There's something there that either they cut you off or, you know, this is that type of an energy. I don't know why. but it's looking like a very cutting off type of a, you know, that's why you're not sharing this energy, because I think you would want to, but if this, whoever this is, doesn't even listen to you, then you keep it to yourself. It's a nice energy to keep to yourself, so. But yeah, it's not, and it's not about you and what you have to bring, because you're bringing beautiful energy. It's something within them that just doesn't allow them to just listen and receive here what you have to give. For the connection, the Queen of Wands, the Two of Wands, the Justice card. You've been waiting forever for the scales to balance out here, because they're not balanced here. You know, you give from a place of openness and it's not being received fully. So that in itself is just not making it equal give and take. So you've been at this for a minute where your energy hasn't been fully received or fully accepted in a particular direction. Let me see what the universe has as a final advice. King of Cups, Eight of Wands, Page of Wands. What's interesting about it is that you still have energy to give here. You're still trying, at least. Your energy is still open in the same direction here. It's not like your energy is shut down and dismissed completely, but it's not fully received. So again, that creates an imbalance here. And ironically, you still have energy to give here by the looks of it. So, good. I mean, I'm happy to see that you're not shutting down, because that would cause other problems for you. But I'm a little concerned about the place that you're giving to, you know, because it's like, I don't think it's as welcoming as you would want it to be. But anyways, moving on to Sagittarius. Is that? I think that's a cardinal. Where is it? I've had them come lately around here. I don't know. I hear it. I can't see it. I don't know. Anyways, it just keeps swimming, swimming, swimming. Man, we had something quite interesting happen in the live with the members on Patreon. I turned on my sprinklers and at that point I was inside, and there was a dove right here in front of the window. It's lifting its feathers, its wings, its, you know, to get the sprinklers. Like, it was so fucking cool. I'm like, I've never seen this. I was getting wet from the sprinklers, and then it was lifting one wing at a time to get, it's like, yeah, get it up here, and then get it up here. It was so fucking funny. Saggy, on your side, you get the Queen of Pentacles, the Knight of Cups, the High Priestess. Man, these are beautiful energies. You fire signs are coming up with great, steady, and really open energies. Self-care, self-love, and you're giving some outside of yourself to others. You just feel that, you know, it's needed here, it's needed there. You're super open. But first, it's you. It starts with you. Nice. Now, the energy. You're a loud purr. And the energy attached to you, the Six of Wands, the Emperor, the Eight of Swords. I think this energy is happy that you're sharing your energy with them. I think they're very welcoming to it. I think their issue is they're not used to receiving. They don't know how to receive. Um, but I think they're trying to be open to receiving fully, and potentially give back here. I think it's a nice energy exchange. The only dilemma here shows up on this side with this Eight of Swords. Is like, what am I supposed to do with all of this? You know, because you're giving great energy, and they're getting it. They're like, oh yeah, it feels nice, but like, what am I supposed to do with it? You know, almost as if they don't know. They're not used to receiving. Um, she yawned, and I had to check her mouth because, you know, that's part of next week. They're all going to the doctor again for their final check, so I'm still checking on them. Oh. For the connection, the Three of Cups, the Ace of Swords, the Nine of Pentacles. I don't know, this almost is telling me this is the beginning of a beautiful friendship. I think it's more than a friendship. I think it's maybe someone you're going to be working with, or even romantic, maybe the beginning of something. But it is the beginning of something, because I don't see full-on commitment, full-on attachment here. I just see energies being shared, and it's really, really nice. Just this one energy has a little bit of issue with probably receiving. Um, they're not used to it. They're like, okay, this is nice. Now what do I do with it? You know. You, you. Let me see what the universe has. No, no, that's no, 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 no. The Six of Cups, the Eight of Wands, the Seven of Swords. Yeah, and it feels like maybe you're sometimes kind of pulling yourself back from this. Like maybe it is something that's just forming, and it's, you know, you may have those times in which, man, and it feels good, but like I don't want to throw myself with everything I got in there, you know, yet at least. So it's almost like intentionally keeping a little bit of a distance, even though it feels like maybe you shouldn't, but you will. You know. Okay. I mean, it's something that looks to be shaping up into something really, really nice. What do you want? What? Head bump. What do you want? You're going to eat? You leave me with your hair in my nose to scratch and to, yeah, and then you just leave. Man, these water signs, so deceptive. Oh, man. Scorpios, you're all the same. You come, leave your hair on my nose, and then go eat. What? Anyways. I have a twitch in my right eye. Go look it up, what it means. I think based on folklore, it means I'm going to be seeing someone that I haven't seen in a very long time. But go look it up. Spiritual meaning of right eye lash lid twitch. Moving on to air signs. Libra. I'm waiting. Did you guys look it up? Nobody looked it up? I'm waiting. I'm waiting to see what it means. Just tired. No. It's a twitch. It's not, oh, I'm tired. Or are you tired? Oh, man. Let's see, Libra. On your side, you get the Star, the Ten of Cups, the Page of Pentacles. That's a beautiful energy. You're kind of trying your best to focus on positive energies, find happiness in the smallest little things. So it's like you're super open to look at everything, that you're coming in contact with, and learn how to find happiness in that, you know, the positive in that. Super nice. Lazy right eye. You've got a lazy right eye. Right eye twitch is lucky. Gabriella, yeah. The energy attached to you, the Knight of Swords, the Nine of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles. This is a beautiful energy you got going on here. It's kind of interesting because I see you connected, and at the same time I see you, you know, you do your own thing, they do their own thing, but it comes together nicely. So it kind of comes in with a sense of independence, strength, you know, for each of you individually, and then combine those and it's like a hell of a teamwork type of an aspect. You bring more softer energy, they bring more, you know, concrete, to the point, more towards the logical, but it's a nice blend. It's a teamwork type of thing that blends nice. For the connection, the Three of Pentacles, the Knight of Wands, the Page of Swords. Yeah, it's just two kind of different energies that are pursuing the same thing, and it blends in nice, you know, for whatever you got going on. It's a nice blend. And I do see it working well, at least at this moment in time. This is definitely the definition of opposites attract for this one, where it feels like, okay, we're dealing with two very different energies that make it work together. From the universe, you get the Ace of Pentacles, the Nine of Pentacles, the Hangman. In regards to, there's something new that's either being introduced right now or it's going to be introduced. In regards to that, the universe kind of says, be patient with it, it's going to happen. And you know it's going to happen, you just have to kind of stand still until it takes off. Let it happen. Don't interfere with your lack of patience or who knows what, you know, rushing for anything. Just let it be, and it'll reveal itself, whatever this brand new beginning is, brand new chapter. But it's nice. It's a really nice blend that you got going on here with someone, and it's heading in a really good direction. Cool. Did you figure out my Twitch? And my nose hair from my Cosmo? Google it. I don't want to know, oh, I think it's this, I think it's that. I think it's good, but it could also be bad. I want Google spiritual eye twitch. Give you one job, you guys. You're all fired. Anyways. Impatient Libra. Moving on to Aquarius. I posted Google. Oh, I didn't see yours. Someone's coming. Who? See, I'm one of you guys. Who's coming? When? How? Alright. Okay, see, now we're talking. Thank you guys. See? Now you're giving me Google answers. Lack of magnesium. It's too scientific for me. Heightened sensitivity. We're all headed to your house, yeah, apparently. Caffeine intake. Man. Alright, Aquarius. On your side, you get, oh, you're upset. the Eight of Cups, the Emperor, the Ten of Swords. Man, you are you're out of it. You're like you know how sometimes somebody shows up as, you know what, I don't give a shit. You actually mean it. You don't. You're like, I'm not lifting a finger for this anymore. Not my concern. Like, you're completely disconnected from this. Okay. The energy attached to you, the Two of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune, the Strength card. Oh, well. This is someone that can create change for themselves and for whatever the fuck happened here. But they're not. Because it's too hard. It's too hard. So they're just kind of laying around waiting for a change to happen, but not doing anything about it because it's too hard. Of course you're not going to lift a finger. You're going to be like, you know what? Cool. For the connection, the Empress, the Ten of Pentacles, the High Priestess. The problem is the situation seems to be quite meaningful to you. I almost get the sense that this is one of those in which you've tried potentially supporting and helping whoever this is for a very long time, and you've reached your limit of, you know what, you're on your own. Whatever you want to do here. I don't give a shit. I'm not getting myself involved in there. I think that's what it is, because from what I can see, whoever this is important to you. It's not like, whatever, do whatever the fuck you want, and you know. But with this regards to whatever this is, I think hands are off with this one for them. For your support, for you showing up for it, it's kind of like, you know, I tried. So now you're on your own when it comes to whatever. Okay. Let me see what the universe has. Six of Cups, Ace of Cups, Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, you still care for them, whoever this is. You're giving me a sense of, hey, I won't stop caring for them just because whatever, but I will not invest my energy and my support towards a lost cause that they keep doing the same thing over and over again and not changing shit and not doing shit to change anything, but then expecting for change to happen. So I'm not going to do that. That doesn't mean that I don't care for them. So there's a little bit of acknowledgement of still care for them, but from way over here while they do whatever they want over there. Okay. Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. When you reach that point of not gonna deal with this anymore, you reach that point. So I get it. Anyways, moving on to Gemini. On your side, you get the Devil, the Queen of Wands, the Knight of Pentacles. There is a little bit of an unhealthy attraction to someone here. There's a little bit of a almost obsessive, leaning towards obsessive. I don't think you're realizing, or if you are, you might be dismissing it. I don't think you realize that this energy is so unhealthy. Because in the way you're moving towards whoever this is kind of steady, keeping it, and then this obsessive type of something kind of creeps in on you. And by the time you catch it, it's too late, and it's like, I've already, you know, this behavior already came out, like there's nothing I can do to prevent it. Now it's out in the open, it is what it is. So, anyways, the energy attached to you, the Page of Cups, the Page of Swords, the King of Wands. They're feeding that though. They're luring that part of you out. I don't know if it's intentional. I don't know if it's because they can, because they know that, you know, you have that part to you, and they're like, I like to play with that part a little bit. But definitely the energy that they're putting towards you comes from the angle of matching whatever that obsessive part of you is, to take it out more to the surface. It's still yours. It's still for you to deal with, even if they're playing with it. It should be yours to let out to play, you know. It shouldn't be up to them to, oh yeah, they're taking, you know, something nasty out of me, and okay, it's yours to control. It's not up to them. Just because they have the radar for it, and they're kind of spotting it, and they know what buttons to press, it's yours to handle. I don't see it as super problematic unless you completely ignore it and say, that's okay that I show up being obsessed with everything about whoever this is, you know. If you have awareness and are working with this side of you, then they're not helping necessarily though. It's like, you're doing it on purpose. I think for them it's a flirt or a game, you know. For you it's more a little on the unhealthy side. But for the connection, the Queen of Cups, the Judgment card, the Six of Cups. Yeah, it's a soul connection based off of love, you know. It might bring some stuff up for you, the interaction here, some stuff, some unhealthy stuff that you may need to look into, just like you would probably bring some stuff for them up if they want to look into. I don't know. But it looks like one of those soul connections that's, you know, bringing stuff up for you. And at this moment in time, it seems to be something of fixation, obsession. I don't know exactly what that is. But oh, okay. From the universe, you get the Tower, the Judgment card, the Seven of Pentacles. You're like, oh, I've gotten better at it. It used to be way worse. Okay, good. I'm glad that you have worked on it. So maybe this is not the first time that this is happening for you, that this part of you is coming out to the surface, and it's you know, work in progress. You're working on it. And some people have that tendency to press the right buttons for that to come out. Again, at the end of the day, it's still your part, your responsibility, yours to let out or not, or to contain or to work on, so that, you know, why are you here? Obsessiveness, you know. But you are giving me a sense of, yeah, I'm working on it. Okay, cool. But that's it. Moving on to, what did I do here? Oh, hold on, I don't like this. Water signs, Pisces. On your side, you get the King of Pentacles, the Eight of Cups, the Three of Pentacles. Can you guys still hear me? I've lost one of my microphones. Okay. King of Pentacles, Eight of Cups, Three of Pentacles. There's someone you might be working with, or someone where I almost feel like there's a contract there, right? That you have to work with this person for, you know, until December of this year. And it's because you're giving me a sense of, yeah, I'm tied up to someone here. Emotionally, I see no investment though. It's almost like a contractual type of a, like, okay, it's because I signed up until December to be in the same space or doing the same whatever, or working on this project with whoever. It's coming in with the sense of because I have to, you know, rather than because I want to. You're not emotionally invested here from what I can see. So you're showing up as, yeah, I'm here with this one. Okay. And the energy attached to you, the Ten of Cups, the Six of Cups, the Queen of Wands. Now, the problem is, on this side, there's a lot of emotional investment. Whereas on your side, it's lacking. So, okay. For the... Oh, I tried to avoid that, but no. For the connection, the Nine of Wands, the High Priestess, the Ten of Pentacles. Is that voluntarily though? It's something like, is it self-imposed? Do you want to not care? Because it's like someone's going against what they feel here. They're trying to keep it very, very practical, very to the point, very, you know, it's business, not pleasure type of a deal. And I think it's both. Somehow. Like there's emotional investment should be here, it's lacking. I think it's intentional. I think you're trying to keep it, you know, keep it organized, keep it in order, keep it, and that's why maybe you're not allowing yourself to feel a lot here. But I think you do. It's just not allowed to come to the surface. I don't know. Let me see what the universe has. The Four of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune, the Tower. Why is somebody's concerned here that they're gonna fuck up, that they're gonna, you know, like I'm scared that I'm gonna fuck this up. Is it you? Somebody that's toying with their own emotions like that in terms of on, off, on, off, on, or at least that's what they think they're doing. There's usually fear there. I think it's you, because this other energy seems to be open. You're the one that's playing with the off button there. Like, well, I don't want to fuck it up. Why would I get invested emotionally? Because then maybe I'll fuck it up and then I get to be hurt. Which, you are hurting yourself by doing this. You know, if this is you. Because then what's the point of dealing with any type of experience in this life if we're not going to be open to it fully? Okay. Cool. But that's it. Moving on to Scorpio. Hello from planet Mars. How's Mars these days? Alrighty, on your side, what's up with water signs trying to get all serious and all like, man, we gotta be strategic. We gotta be, where's your emotions at? I mean, they're there, I think you're trying too much to contain your emotions. It's like it's not working out for you guys. Um, on your side, you get the King of Swords, the Hermit, the Page of Swords. Yeah. You're like, no, we gotta keep it straight, keep it steady, keep it what? You're good with keeping some sort of balance there with your internal world versus your external world. You just can't be there when you decide, okay, I'm going to be very practical about things from now on. It lasts for like 5 minutes, from what I can see. Because there's quite the alignment with your inner Scorpio. So why would you try to use only this and try to go at things only from here? I don't know what's up with you, water signs that are being pulled out of the water for some reason. But again, you seem to be doing okay. Just don't try to go too logical about things. You'll fail after 5 minutes. Try to stay connected to yourself. You're doing good there. The energy attached to you, the 10 of Cups, the High Priestess, the Ace of Wands. Yeah, again, a pretty connected energy to love, to emotions, to their feelings, to their intuition. Looks good. Maybe you're trying to balance it out because the opposite energy of what I'm seeing you guys as seems to be quite open emotionally. So maybe you guys are just instinctively trying to keep that balance, you know? Maybe that's why you keep on pulling in that. I don't know. For the connection, the Knight of Wands, the Tower, the Page of Cups. This is an energy of instant gratification. It's that whole, man, this feels so good right now, I'm gonna go do that, you know, and you jump into something without thinking much. Keep an eye on that. Maybe it's yours, maybe it's theirs. I don't know whose it is. It looks to be a little edgy, a little adventurous, and it comes in like popping in from time to time. It seems to be settling down pretty fast, so even if it is showing up, but when it does happen like that, this whole sense of excitement over whatever, be careful what you jump into, because some of those things might be apparently interesting to say the least. Again, it does seem like there's always a comeback from these things, though, so just some of them present themselves as being quite shaky. Let me see what the universe has as a final advice. The Four of Swords, the Hermit, the Three of Cups. Yeah, I don't know what this is, but it's looking to be good. It's looking to be working out great. Again, I would prefer. I kind of get that whole balancing act play of, well, they're showing up from their heart super open, somebody's got to keep it, you know, like in reality, right? Which I agree, yeah, there's got to be that balance. At the same time, don't try to function only from that place, because it's not necessarily the greatest for you. Overall, the blend here is nice. The energies are looking like they're going in a good direction, you know. So stay connected to yourself too, not only to this. And watch it for that excited, instant gratification type of an energy from time to time. It could get you into trouble sometimes. But that's it. Moving on to Cancer. Can I adopt your chair? It looks so comfortable. You gotta have better chairs on Mars. Please tell me you have better chairs on Mars. We should be very outdated down here. So I can borrow it to you if you know, but who needs chairs on Mars? Exactly. Well, let's see. On your side, you get the Eight of Swords, The Knight of Pentacles, the Five of Cups. You're on a journey here. Ooh, you got so much great energy around you. But you're on a journey. You're spiraling. You're coming into your own pattern of starting to overthink things, starting to fall into some sort of a pattern, your personal pattern of the past, getting stuck in the past somehow. There's some past energies that are coming through, and with your mind, you kind of get stuck in them. Slowly but surely, you're heading in that direction where it looks like you're spiraling there. I don't know why, because I'm not clarifying, so I can't see. I just see that it starts here. The minute you get stuck up here, you go into this pattern, and you get stuck there. Now, the energy attached to you, the Six of Wands, the Three of Cups, the Ace of Cups. This is a beautiful energy. I feel like you're surrounded by a lot of love and a lot of support and a lot of great energies. I'm not sure if you see them much, especially when you get stuck up here. You're not going to be able to, oh yeah, I got love around me. No, you're too busy with what's going on up there. So, but this is beautiful. For the connection, the Emperor, the Ten of Cups, the World card. See, because deep down, you know this needs to end. This cycle needs to end. This pattern needs to... It's almost automatic. You know, something happens that triggers you, that gets you into this. And maybe you're working on it, because you're giving me a sense, like from your higher self, you're giving me a sense of, this needs to end. This is, you know, kind of interfering with my journey, with my experiences, with pretty much everything. Okay, so you're very much aware that this needs a little work for you to not go back there over and over again every time you're triggered by whatever sends you there into that pattern. Okay, that's good that there's awareness. Let me see what the universe has. Six of Cups, the Four of Swords, the Eight of Cups. And I feel like as a result of you going into this pattern is that whole sense of, even when there is love and support around you, you look at it and you're like, there's no love, there's no support, you know, they don't love me, they don't, and that comes from you shutting down, not from the fact that they don't love you, because they do. It's here. So it's almost like shutting down to pretty much anything, because, you know, that's your self-worth. It's kind of spiraling you back to something. And I feel like at the core of this is your self-worth. You know, how much do you love yourself for others to love you and care for you? Because when you say they don't love me, you're basically saying, I don't love me right now. I'm not lovable. So why would they? So it's kind of a interesting spiraling type of a pattern you may be going into from time to time, that again, you're showing me a sense of, it needs to end. Yes, it does. And the reading ended, so yeah, we are done. Dun dun dun. Alrighty, a little bit of coffee, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Alright. Bloopty bloop. We're putting the chair down. Let's see if he's coming. Bloopty bloop. Come here, Bubba. Come here, little hairy guy. Come here, little hairy guy. Come here, little grinner. Are you grinning at me? Yes, you are. Yes, you are grinning. Yes, you are. Show me your teeth. Show me your teeth. Show me your teeth. Come on. Come on. Come on, stretcher. Okay. You ready to go up? You ready to... Did you eat? No, you didn't. I don't think that you did. Hold on. Hold on, Bubba. Hold on. We're going up. We're going up. We're going up. Hold on. Hold on. You see this bear? You see this little bear? You see? I love it when he does that. That's what he does at night. We love on each other, and then he places his bloop on my shoulder, and then he just sits there. Oh. We're gonna test you out. We're gonna give you a haircut. Mama's gonna give you a haircut this coming week. Okay? And you better be like Oscar when I used to give him haircuts and chill. You can fall asleep if you want. I can come by the fireplace. Oh, my baba. Because you're huge. You're huge. Have you ever, like, especially when they're falling asleep, have you ever put your ear on their head? Like this? On their head? There's so many stuff going on in there. Especially when they're sleeping. Oh, I love it when he does that. When he leans his head on either the couch or on my shoulder. Oh, Baba. Baba. Baby boy. Baby boy. Where's your little sister? Where's Cosmo? Is she behind us? Hmm? Is she behind us? Your butt is slipping. You're slipping away. Your butt is falling. My stomach's growling. Your butt is falling. It's a shit show, huh? It's a little bit of a shit show. Oh, sleepy, sleepy. Okay. Here, you can be my lap dog for today. Okay, okay. Right here. Right here. Mama doesn't have a problem sharing. Good. Okay. Oh, man. My stomach is growling. What you doing, Bobo? What you doing? What you doing? What you doing, baby boy? What you doing, baby boy? I'm gonna give you a haircut. Then we're gonna wash you and dry you, and you're gonna smell nice and pretty. And let's check you. I'm checking on him. Oh man. Stop licky licky. Stop licky licky. Stop licking your paws, boy. Okay? Okay. We're gonna wash those. We'll wash them. You'll be okay. You'll be okay. You'll be okay, little bear. You'll be okay, little bear. Stop licking your tail. Stop licking your fur. What is this? What is that? No. You convinced me to get a cat while I'm playing with my dog? It's a dog. I mean, he's been raised by cats, so I think I know what you mean. What do you think they dream about? Anyone? That's a good question. I think they dream about, well, think about us. What do we dream about? You don't want to know. Cosmo just grabbed at my toes, and I'm like, what the fuck is that stinging me? We dream about food. I think they dream about us, about food, probably, yeah, eating. A lot of the times about running, chasing, probably other dogs too, or Cosmo, you scared the shit out of me, girl. You wanna come here? Play with Blue? Bloop-de-bloop is here. Cosmo, come here, baby girl. Come to Mama. You can jump on Blue. You're allowed to jump on his head like you do at night. Come on, Bubba. Come on, Cosmo. Bloop-de-bloop is here. Bloop-de-bloop is here. You don't wanna? He's gonna leave. Come. Come to Mama. Come to Mama. Come here, Bubba. Come say hi to Blue. Come on. Ah. Come on, Bubba. Up you go. Don't scratch me. I cut her nails. Man, she's growing up fast. Come on, Bubba. Come on, Cosmo. Come on, baby girl. Come on, Cosmo. Cosmo. Blue wants to play. Blue wants to play with you. See? Blue is here. She wants to jump on his face. She jumps literally on him. Yeah, they're nose to nose now. Come on, baby girl. Come up here. Come play with Blue. No, it's not that time of the day. Oh, man. They dream of being able to climb a tree like a cat. Yeah, when they make noises, and they make such weird noises sometimes. It's like, is that Blue sleeping, or you know? And sometimes Felix makes quite the noises when he sleeps. He's so stinking cute. All of them are, but he's like, oh. I'm like, what the fuck is going on in there? I don't know. Oh my god. Kytrels, yeah. He does. Cosmo, come play with Blue. Come on, baby girl. Come on, pretty eyes. Come on, pretty eyes. No? He's gonna be upset with you. He's not gonna play with you tonight. He's gonna play only with Mama, not with you. Oh, man. You up? You up and running? You wanna go down? You wanna go down? Huh? Or you wanna stay here? I don't mind you staying here. I don't mind you. I don't mind you. I don't mind you, Bubba. I don't mind you. Cats probably be dreaming about taking over the world. Yeah, probably. And Blue is on a leash following them like, come on, Blue. You're one of us, but stay behind. You inspired me to get a puppy. Cats, puppies. I'm happy that you guys do get inspired to get these animals that just are looking for love. That's it. Oh, Bubba, you still gotta cut your nails though, or you gotta hold on. Oh, you're good. You're good though. You're good. This one needs a little trimming. You're okay. You're fine, Bubba. Anyways, I'm gonna let you guys go, and we are gonna go grab something to eat. Did you eat? Did you eat today? You're a picky eater. People would think I'm lying, but you're actually quite the picky eater. you're no Oscar in that department for sure. And after that, either, depending on how I feel, we'll take a nap and then come back to work, or come back to work and not take a nap. I do love my naps. This one is blue. B-L-U. 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 Blue. Bloop-de-bloop. Bloop-de. Oh, I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I know you. I know you. Anyways. Love you guys. Thanks for tuning in. I know. We're going. Oh, don't do that to my face, please. Try to avoid faces when you do that, because you know you got quite the big palm. Love you guys. I will see you soon. Man, he's a big dog. And thanks for coming in with us. See you next time. Bye.